Yes, hello. Uh, Good day and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Maestro05DX inviting you to like, share, and subscribe all my videos. Today, our lesson is adding dissimilar fraction in simple or mixed forms with and without regrouping. Okay, so hope you will watch this and study. And here we go. Okay, Romy is doing an activity in EPP. He mixed 1/2 cup of red paint and 2/5 cup of yellow paint. How many parts of paint did he mix in all? So if you will notice that the fractions are expressed in dissimilar form, meaning they have different denominators, unlike the one that I made last time that they are similar. So in this case, let me show it by having a figure prior to the number. Okay, so through illustration, so that is 1/2. Okay, if you will notice, the half is subdivided into 5 parts, and then plus okay, so this time if you will notice that the whole figure is divided into 10 parts, and 4 parts are being shaded, and that represent as the 2/5, and 1/2 plus 2/5 is equivalent to 9/10. Okay, now let me show that by numbers rather, not in figure, for you to make a clear idea on how 1/2 plus 2/5 becomes 9/10. So again, 1/2 or 1/2 plus 2/5 is equals to, let me get first the LCD. So this time, I can multiply the denominator as 2 times 5, which is equals to 10. Now, let me get the multiples of 2, and the multiples of 2 are, so we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and so on and so forth. For the 5, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and so on. Okay, now, the least common multiple of 2 and 5 is 10. And therefore, the LCD is 10. And 10 divided by 2 is equals to 5 times 1 is equals to 5 plus 10 divided by 5 is equals to 2 times 2 is equals to 4/10. And 5 plus 4 is equals to 9/10. Therefore, Romeo or Romy mixed 9/10 cup of paint. Okay, next example. Okay, Find the sum and simplify. We have here 5 over 6 plus 6 and 1/3 equals. If you will notice that 5 over 6 is a simple fraction and 6 and 1/3 is a mixed form. So let me get first the multiples of 6 and the 3. And the multiples of 6 are, so 6, 12, 18, and so on. And for the 3, 3, 6, 9, 12, and so on. So I stopped to 12. Why? Is because our number is 6 and 3. So therefore, the least common multiple of 6 and 3 is 6. Therefore, our LCD is 6. And 6 divided by 6 is equals to 1 times 5 plus 6 divided by 3 is equals to 2 times 1. Copy the whole number, which is 6. So equals 1 times 5 is 5 plus 2 times 1 is 2, then over 6, copy the whole number, 6. So that is equals to 5 plus 2 is 7. So therefore that is 6 and 7 over 6. That's not the final answer. Okay, so since 7 over 6 is greater than 1. So that is equal to 7 and 1/6. So that is the final answer. Okay, next. Three-fifths plus 2 over 15. So this time they are both simple fraction. Okay, let me get first the least common multiple of 5 and 15 to be able to get the LCD or the least common denominator. And the multiples of 5 and 15. For the 5, you have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and so on. And for the 15, so I have 15, 30, 45, and so on. Now, the least common multiple of 5 and 15 is 15. And therefore, the LCD is 15. And 15 divided by 5 is equals to 3 times 3 plus 15 divided by 15 is equals to 1 times 2. And 3 times 3 is equals to 9 plus 1 times 2 is equals to 2 over 15. And 9 plus 2 is equals to 11 over 15. Next. Sample number 3. 2 over 5 plus 3 over 10. Another simple fraction. Again, let me get first the LCM, or the multiples of 5 and 10. And the multiples of 5 are 5, 10, 15, and so on. And for the 10, 10, 20, 30, and so on. And the least common multiple of 5 and 10 is 10. Again, the LCD, or the least common denominator, is 10. And 10 divided by 5 is equals to 2 times 2 plus 10 divided by 10 is equals to 1 times 3 over equals 2 times 2 is 4 plus 1 times 3 is equals to 3 over 10. And 4 plus 3 is equals to 7 over 10. Okay, sample number 4. So this time is a mixed form. So 4 and 2/3 plus 6 and 2/4 plus 5 and 1/2 equals. Okay, let me get first the multiples of 3, 4, and 2. For 3, so we have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, and so on. And for the 4, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and so on. And for the 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and so on. Now, the least common multiple of 3 and 4, 3, 4, and 2 is 12. And our LCD, or the least common denominator, is 12. So, let me add first the whole number. So, 4 plus 6 plus 5 is equals to 15. And 12 divided by 3 is equals to 4 times 2 plus is equals to 8 plus 12 divided by 4 is equals to 3 times 2 is equals to 6 plus 12 divided by 2 is equals to 6 times 1 is equals to 6. Copy the whole number. The 15 over and 8 plus 6 plus 6 over 12. So again, 4 times 2 is 8 plus 3 times 2 is 6 plus 6 times 1 is 6. Copy the whole number, 15 over 12, and that is equals to 15 and 20 over 12. This time, let me regroup. And so then that will become 15 and 12 over 12. And 12 over 12, as we know, is 1. Plus, the remaining fraction is 8 over 12, which is equals to 15, and 12 divided by 12 is equals to 1. Plus, let me get first the GCF, or the greatest common factor of 8 and 12, and that is 4. And 8 divided by 4 is 2 over 12 divided by 4 is 3. So that is 2/3. And 15 plus 1 plus 2/3 is equals to 16 and 2/3. Next example. So 4 and 5/6 plus 2 and 3/4 plus 2 over 9. So 4 and 5/6 plus 2 and 3/4 are mixed form, and the 2/9 is a simple fraction. Okay, let me get first the multiple, or the LCM of 6, 4, and 9. And the multiples of 6 are, so 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, 42, 48, and so on. And for the 4, I have 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 42, and so on. And for the 9, so 9, 18, 27, 36, 45, 54, and so on. Now, the least common multiple of 6, 4, and 9 is 36. Therefore, the least common denominator is 36. And that is equals to, copy the whole number 4 for the first fraction, and 36 divided by 6 is equals to 6 times 5 plus the whole number again 2, and 36 divided by 4 is equals to 9 times 3 plus 36 divided by 9 is equals to 4 times 2. Okay, let me rewrite. So that is 4 and 6 times 5 over 36 plus 2 times 9 times 3 over 36 plus 4 times 2 over 36. Then, that will become 4 plus 2 equal 6. And 6 times 5 is equals to 30 plus 9 times 3 is equals to 27 plus 4 times 2 equals 8 over 36. And 30 plus 27 plus 8 is equals to, let me copy again the whole number. So that is equal to 65 over 36. And 6 and 65 over 36 can be regrouped as 6 and 36 over 36 plus 29 over 36. Then, 36 divided by 36 is equals to 1 plus 6 is equals to 7 plus 29 over 36, and the final answer is equals to 7 and 29 over 36. So this time, let me change the mixed form into improper fraction. So that is 4 and 5/6 plus 2 and 3/4 plus 2 over 9, which is equals to 6 times 4 plus 5 is equals to 29 over 6 plus 4 times 2 plus 3 is equals to 11 over 4 plus the 2 over 9. We know already the LCD, which is 36, and 36 divided by 6 is equals to 6 times 29 plus 36 divided by 4 is equals to 9 times 11 plus 36 divided by 9 is equals to 4 times 2. Okay? Let me rewrite the 6 times 29 plus 9 times 11 plus 4 times 2 over 36. So, again, 6 times 29 is equals to 174 plus 9 times 11 is 99 plus 4 times 2 is 8 over 36. And to add, 174 plus 99 plus 88 is equals to 281 over 36. And then if we're going to divide 281 by 36, the result will be 7 and 29 over 36. So same. Okay, next, this time is to how you add dissimilar fraction or mixed form with or without regrouping. Okay, how do you add? So, in adding dissimilar fraction with and without regrouping, simply change first to similar fraction by getting the least common denominator. And the least common denominator can be done by getting the multiples of a given number, and then after getting the multiple, find the least common multiple, and the LCM would be the least common denominator. And then after that, divide the LCD or the new denominator by the previous denominator, then multiply the numerator. And do the process till the last term, then add the whole numbers, the numerators, and write the sum of the new numerators over the new denominator or the LCD. And then express answer in simplest form if possible. Or you can change mixed form to improper fraction and then get the LCD, divide and multiply them, then change to similar fraction, then add the numerators and write the sum over the denominator. So same concept. Next is problem solving, which means for you to test yourself whether you understand or not the lesson. Okay, so I have here 2 and 5 over 8 plus 1 and 3/4 equals n. Next, 9 1/2 plus 3 and 5/6 equals n. Then 20 and 1/3 plus 2 and 5/9 equals n. And 4 and 3/4 plus 9 and 4/5 equals n. And for the last number is 6 and 2/3 plus 4 and 4/5 equals 9. Anyway, I'll give you the key. Let somebody else to check your work, especially the solution. And the answer is here. For number 1, that is 4 and 3/8. Number 2 is 13 and 1/3. For number 3 is 22 and 8/9. Number 4 is 14 and 11 over 20. And for the last number is 11 and 7 over 15. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy watching my video. Again, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, Maestro05DX. If you have some suggestion for me to discuss, although the opening of school year is 2 more months, so you can do the suggestion for me for you to study. And again, thank you and have a good day.